Good morning, everyone. Just having my morning cup of coffee, watching videos, and going over Facebook, like I do. I'm not quite ready for prime time yet, but I was watching the Young Turks. Marijuana shows medicinal value. Feds don't give a shit. Nothing new. This is the typical stuff that the feds do, that the law enforcement does, the hypocrisy, where evidence clearly shows one thing and they do another. But my thought of the morning as I'm watching this, and it's not a new one, and a lot of people have mentioned this before, but I'm going to put it on camera. I'm glad they're starting to pick on this. Marijuana, of course, has medicinal value, and it's still a Schedule 1 drug. My issue, again, I always do when I have an issue, I do a video, is that most people don't seem to be addressing, or most outlets don't seem to be addressing the bigger issue here. I forget what the quote is, but the best way to fool a population or whatever is to put two facts up and have the population arguing about the two facts when none of them were true. That thing is the whole Schedule 1 scheduling. There's no such thing as Schedule 1. The premise of a Schedule 1 is that there are certain substances that are banned from any study because they're so evil. They're so detrimental to society that they are prohibited from even being researched by science. Let that sink in. There are substances that are so bad that scientists are not allowed to even study them. We've produced nuclear warheads that can slaughter hundreds of thousands of people in an instant. But there's a drug that scientists cannot even touch for research value. That seem to make sense to you? So what I see going on here that's really irritating me is government and corporations, the authorities, have us fighting and clawing just to get marijuana available for research and for use for the public, because it clearly has medicinal value. But if you look at all the other evil drugs that are in the Schedule 1, LSD, heroin, all the drugs that are on it, it doesn't even matter which ones they are. All of those also clearly have medicinal purposes. Arsenic is poison, will kill you. Arsenic has medicinal value. It's recognized for very niche circumstances to be able to help humans if they have an issue. Bleach has been shown to have medicinal value in certain instances. You can go to the grocery store and buy bleach. It will kill you deader than shit. But it's not a Schedule 1. So my frustration is that they have us fighting and clawing and praying and arguing and spending all this time and energy and money to get marijuana declassified from Schedule 1, when what I believe we should be doing is getting rid of Schedule 1 altogether. There's no such thing as a Schedule 1 substance. There's no substance that's so toxic that we shouldn't be studying it. In fact, just the opposite. If there is a substance or a drug that is so toxic that it's a detriment to society, we should be doing as much research on it as possible to understand why. So my beef here is not that marijuana is slowly getting rescheduled, or that the hypocrisy of the government saying that it both has medicinal value and it does not have medicinal value, so it's still Schedule 1. That's an obvious bullshit hypocrisy. My issue is that there's no such thing as Schedule 1 in the first place, and we should be putting out more effort to just get rid of that scheduling altogether. It's a ridiculous control issue with the government corporations having us bickering over individual substances when the whole scheduling issue is bullshit. Not a well thought out argument. I hope you get my point of my frustration, and I hope this helps you or inspires you to reconsider what Schedule 1 even means. The whole concept is ridiculous. Peace.